So I think it's about time we get one of those boss souls, those old souls we've been waiting for.
Yeah, no, I think you should draw it out a little bit. Oh, yep. Yeah, definitely gonna draw
I
it
can
out.
draw it out a bit more if you want me to die a few times.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We haven't done that yet. I don't really want to do it now.
No?
We're not even going to get any help from Betrozan.
Not his fantastic cape?
It's just a starting class item. It's not that special.
Yeah, but it's pretty fantastic.
It's no shadow set. That took me 2 hours to get.
Yeah, I guess as far as capes go, 3 knives sticking out of your back is probably better.
It didn't take her 3 hours to get that. How much you want to bet?
Not if it's the starting set, not at all.
So this area is kind of really boring. At least up here.
Just a little bit. This seems pretty easy. Just destroy these guys.
They're really not that hard.
No.
You'd think a sword I got like 3 hours ago wouldn't be this good still.
Yeah, no, really. But, you know what? Everything else in this game is tough.
Well, let's just say I'm going to be using this sword for a long time after this.
Wow. So it's better than you thought.
Yeah. Especially since I don't feel like going after the ones that are like 15 to 30 strength that you have to use.
Yeah?
Well, here's our friend Lucatiel. Too bad.
Too bad he's got such a nice hat.
It's a she.
She's.
I don't
Oh,
know
sorry.
how you forgot that.
I forget a lot of things.
Did you forget this boss that we faced not too long ago?
Oh. Oh no.
And now
He's
the
not a-
water's permanently raised.
Great, and he's not a boss anymore, is he?
He will keep respawning.
Oh. Why
At
would
least
they
I
do
think
that?
so. I hope not, but I don't really. I run through this area every subsequent time
Yeah.
because there's
Why?
only so far that this guy can even go.
Sure. He's still a terrible boss.
Yeah. Hey, I got that roll down.
Nice.
But I'm just not given a whole lot of opportunity to attack.
No, that's ridiculous.
Pretty aggressive too.
Yeah. And he's actually switching sides this time, which makes it a lot harder.
Yeah, I don't really like that either.
At least he can't come up the stairs.
Now, in the original version of this game, there were 2, maybe 3, like, creepy amalgamate-looking things where it's just like a blob,
Yeah.
and then they had like a scorpion tail or something. It was weird.
Yeah.
We'll see those later in the game, but
Good. At least they didn't take them
we shouldn't have to fight them because they're locked up.
out. Oh. They've decided they were too weird to fight.
Oh, somebody decided, not them.
Oh. Alright.
I hope you're enjoying round 2 of this great fight.
Yeah, this is definitely the best way to play this game.
Not even halfway.
I... Oh, the good thing is, when he does the sword attacks, it doesn't really take that much stamina to block him.
No, but my shield still doesn't do 100% physical reduction, so I am taking damage during each hit.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Now, is it that you can't get it? You can't wield a shield that has 100% reduction?
Not yet.
Okay.
I should already have one. It's that Drang Lake shield we got way back near the Pursuer fight.
Right.
The actual boss fight.
Gotcha.
I mean, I will use that later, because this shield will not last forever.
No, especially when you take damage each time you get hit.
Oh, God.
Or, you know, that.
Are you sure you don't want me to do this fight all over again?
I mean, kinda. Because it's looking like it might turn out that way.
I got the heal in. It's all cool.
Alright, well. as
Well,
long as
I mean,
you're
it's not cool. It's better, but...
confident. It's better than dying.
And
All right.
what do I get? Nothing.
You get some souls.
I get nothing.
Eh, it's really not all that worth it.
It's not at all worth it.
No.
Normally, the other enemies that I described can follow you back into the room with the elevator. And my favorite thing is to trick them into falling down the hole once that elevator's gone, and then they just die.
Yeah, that does a good bit of damage. It's a good thing these guys are pushovers.
Yeah, pretty much. Some of these rooms have things in them, some of them don't, and I never remember which.
Yeah.
Oh look! Another Haydenite.
Oh, good. Is he gonna wake up? Never again.
This guy shouldn't wake up,
Okay.
unless you attack him.
Right. Which you plan on doing? Of course. Oh boy.
That may have been a mistake.
You'll be fine. That almost came through the wall.
It did come through the wall.
I mean,
There
it
was no
almost hit
almost
you.
about that.
Yeah, it almost hit you through the wall is what I meant. Oh, he's...
He's a little relentless.
Yeah, that's a little bad. Oh, hello. Please no.
I'll use the height to my disadvantage. I mean,
Alright, now you've got him on the ropes.
there
he
we
just-
go.
He just let you have that death.
That's kind of the only way to kill him.
At least you got his spear.
That's not a guaranteed drop there.
No, that's good.
So, I'm glad I got it.
Yeah,
Only to
that's-
never use it, ever.
Well,
Uh-oh. It's the two shield man again.
I just want to see him fight just once.
Too bad.
I know.
Maybe
But
I'll
it's-
show off the NPCs later, because you can do that without going to the New Game Plus.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about which bosses I want to refight. Not the Flexile Sentry? Not really.
No. No. That'd be... You already fought him twice.
Now, normally you would fight him again, but not until a lot later. And now
Yeah.
he's been replaced with an enemy that's like way easier.
Oh, well that's good.
So I'm going through all these rooms because I have to pull a lever to open the door at the end there, and they will all start running out.
Yeah, so you just gotta make sure they're all dead first.
Yep, see, I activated this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's at least one more. There's a lot.
He's hiding. He's just waiting.
You know, gotta be constantly vigilant.
Yep, watching your mask.
Hey, it's a pretty mask.
It's certainly something.
So it looks like we're good.
Till surprise. No?
No, I guess not.
No surprises. Alright.
So those doors we saw, the cage doors at the end of each of these upper paths, you just open them with the Bastille key.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you can use them if you don't want to go through the water at the bottom, but it's not really important.
It doesn't really matter.
I mean, you can just run by it once you have the door open.
Right.
But that message that we saw that says we need a torch, that's pretty important.
Yeah?
Otherwise, this boss fight is actually a lot worse.
Oh, I can't wait to find out how that's it.
Thankfully, we'll get to see very shortly, because that fog gate is right there.
Yes, it is.
There's actually another boss fight where if you use a torch, it gets really easy, and I found that out by accident.
You just happen to have a torch out?
It's a really dark area.
Ah.
So here we have this oil tar thing,
Sure.
and we just light them.
Oh, good.
So what this does is, in the fight, we can now lock on from a much greater distance.
That would make it much easier.
Otherwise, the room is pretty dark, and it's not as fun.
No.
Because this boss is really aggressive.
No good.
And I'll let you see if you can figure out which of the other Lord Soul bosses this one is. Because they all correlate to one of them.
Is it Nito?
You'll have to see to find out.
Alright.
Now, unfortunately, without a shield that does 100% like physical reduction, this fight's not... It's even less fun.
Oh.
Because, let's just say there's a lot of sword fighting.
Fair enough. Ready for it?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Alright.
So, did you figure it out?
What's the bug from the Bed of Chaos doing here?
Well, let's just say that way back when, before the Witch of Izalith became the Bed of Chaos, she tried to light the first fire.
Sure.
That's exactly what the Lost Sinner did.
Ah. Fair enough. So it's the same creature.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bug is controlling her.
That sounds right.
But yeah, this fight is very quick and not a whole lot of fun.
No. Just constant sword fighting.
And healing. But she
Yep.
punishes healing all the time.
Of course she does. Because it just wouldn't be Dark Souls without it. Wow, that's tough to get a hit in.
Yeah, it is. Once you get the fight down a lot easier, you can know when the openings are.
Right.
But it's not great.
Now that's rough.
Like all the jumping around and how accurate she gets. And if you're too far away, she'll like stab you like this.
Yep. At least that slows her down somewhat.
But my iframes are terrible. And it's
Oh.
over.
Wow.
So I think that's pretty good for the first death this far in.
Yeah. Yeah, you did pretty well up to here.
There's going to be a lot more later on.
Oh, good. I was beginning to think it was too easy for you.
No, it's... The next run for the next Old Soul is a nightmare.
Oh, fantastic.
And I don't like it one bit.
Hi, boys. Bye, boys.
Sometimes they follow you down. They die.
I would imagine. So, now, what's with the white glow around you?
That's a ring that increases my poise.
Okay.
It's
I
just the
figured.
Giant's ring. Didn't really
Alright.
work too well.
No. No, it didn't. Didn't help.
So when you die in this game, you get punished a whole lot more. I lost like 5% of my max health, and it also makes you look like Scary Ghost Person.
Oh. Oh, yes. That's horrifying.
That's gross.
Yep.
Let's just cover that up.
Thank you.
There.
Don't need to see that. Now, how do you get your max health back?
You can use a human effigy.
Oh, alright.
Or you can be summoned for co-op and help out somebody else.
That seems fair.
Let's just say that there are a lot more human effigies than you should need.
Oh,
At one point later in this game, I'm going to have over 60.
jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Although I guess if they're supposed to be like humanity, then you need a lot of them.
Yeah, and they drop a lot like 1, 2.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is a good start.
Yeah. Don't count me out just yet.
No, I haven't yet, but that's still not fun. Oh.
I really thought she wouldn't attack after jumping like that.
Nope, jeez. She's got a whole bunch of cards up her sleeve.
Sure showed me. So yeah, as much as I want to say just sort of like roll into all of her attacks like you would in a Dark Souls 1 boss, you get punished a whole lot more.
Yeah, especially since
Like, if you don't put your adaptability up at all, your invincibility frames are virtually nothing.
Ugh.
And it doesn't help that I have, like, soul level 1 health and stamina, basically.
No, that certainly doesn't help.
Just waiting to heal. That was really close.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yep.
going to die there, but I was going to lose a lot more health.
Making the healing worthless.
So she sort of gets stuck in this pattern of jumping away, jumping back. And even if you roll into it, you can still be punished, which I don't like.
No, they definitely made the rolling portion of Dark Souls a lot harder.
Well, the good news is when Dark Souls 3 comes out in just a little bit, people are saying that the combat is much faster.
Oh, good.
'Cause
Okay.
it's basically like Dark Souls and Bloodborne put together, because it's the guy that worked on both.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So I'm pretty hopeful.
As long as it's better than this, because this is slow.
And like, it's sort of weird, because I was killing enemies around here in like 1 to 2 hits, and this boss has way too much health.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Because at least, like, the enemies scaled around the bosses, for the most part, in the first Dark Souls.
Yeah. But this is nowhere near the hardest boss.
No, but that does not bode well for you.
There's one that kills me 7 times, which is pretty low, actually, because that boss is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, and if 7 times is low, that's insane.
And I recorded each of them, so you know just how poorly it went.
Well, at least I won't be bored.
And it's not even like a boss, it's a mini-boss.
Oh, that's even worse.
But what you should never do is panic and try to get that last hit, because you might die.
Aw. You gave her a hug.
And I just tipped my head.
You gave her soul a hug.
Thanks for the souls, m'lady.
Oh, no.
If I ever say that unironically, please kill me.
Yeah, yep, that's cause. It's perfect cause for that.
So we finally got an old soul, or a great soul, whatever.
Yeah.
We finally get the thing that can unlock another stupid portion of the game.
Oh, good. It only took forever.
No, we've gotten these items before. It's the Fragrant Branch.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I had to look this up because there are so many more uses in this version. There are 16 or 17 uses.
Yeah.
There are 15 places you can find them.
Wow.
Like, they can be on an enemy drop, but it's not guaranteed.
Right.
And they don't respawn, so fuck it.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most undead can say.
So wait, does another undead have an old soul? What?
I was gonna say that, did they, what?
Yeah, I'm a little confused. I don't
Yeah.
think she knew.
No, unless there are more old souls than just the ones, that you have to kill.
I hope not. But that's one of them down. We didn't cover much ground, but it took long enough.
It certainly did.
So next we go after another.